So you sit down with your buddy in the basement of your house that's unfinished, and you say, you know what? Let's pour something. Let's get it. Let's get going. Let's podcast, and we'll do another episode of I'll Have Another. And you brought like material.
Yeah, lube.
Let me fix your mic level. Yeah, I got lube.
Diddy what?
The Diddy Diddler is coming to get us. Oh my God. No, how you doing, by the way? Oh my
How
God.
are
No, Jesus.
you? You were setting that up like it was
Yeah.
it was gonna be freaky.
Like, did I something weird?
Yeah.
That's why you're here to kind of, level it out.
What kind of podcast is this?
We're in my basement. You're a baby.
It rubs the lotion on your skin.
Yeah, rubs that lotion and, so.
Precious.
Or did you say rashes?
Precious.
Oh, precious.
Yep.
My precious. How does he do it? I used to be able to do it. I can't do it anymore. You used to do that a lot.
I'm James Gum.
I'm Dr.
I'm
Willis.
James Gum.
I'm James Gum. It's from a movie called Silence of the Lambs, if you've never heard of it.
One of the greatest movies ever.
That Hannibal, though, that sequel, screw that.
It wasn't as good.
Oh, I've seen it once when he started eating brain at the dinner table,
Yeah.
like fresh out of the guy's head.
Yeah.
I was like, done.
Well, the guy was eating his own brain.
What?
Remember? He fried up Ray Liotta's own brain for him to eat.
What?
Remember that? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
That was the whole scene.
Well, that's why I think I was trying to block it out.
Well,
Thank you.
Too bad.
That's cheers to that. Great. Thanks.
Stop being a baby.
I am, when it comes to that, I just can't watch those movies. You're into those movies, aren't you?
I do like them,
Sick
yeah.
freak.
Thank you.
What do you like about them?
Well, Silence of the Lambs is a little different because it's a
That's just a legit great movie.
psychological thriller.
Yeah, messes with your head.
Yeah.
Hannibal was just, I think they were just trying to be gross.
Hannibal was shock factor for sure.
The shocker.
2 in the pink. Yeah, I don't know. What do I like about them?
You're putting a lot of thought into this answer. It's not that,
Yeah, I don't
they
know.
just make you feel funny.
Like, why do I like Hostel?
Do you, Hostel, isn't that a movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Scary movies? I don't like scary movies.
Yeah. Why do I like it?
Do you pee
I
a
don't
little?
freaking know why I like
Do you
it.
pee a little when you get scared?
It makes me, I'm scared of them, and then I can't sleep.
Yeah, see, like you're punishing. It's like women that watch the death shows.
True crime?
Yeah.
I watch those.
When you go to bed.
Yeah. I fall asleep to them.
What is it with that?
It's the narrator's voice. Keith Morrison's got nice pipes.
Yeah.
I like Josh Makowitz too on
Pipes means voice.
on
No.
Dateline.
Yeah.
But Keith Morrison
Not like a penis or
got
something.
very nice pipes. And we call him the wrinkle because he's all wrinkly.
Oh, that's nice. Is that you and your lady?
It's me and Angie, my friend Angie.
Yeah, Angie.
Lockerman with the big boobs. And then
Is it weird to have a friend with big boobs?
Forensic Files. I like his voice. I can't remember his name.
Maybe people will like our voice.
No,
and they'll
I
use
doubt it.
No, you're right.
I mean, they'll probably fall asleep because it's so friggin' boring.
Fucking content. Terrible.
Terrible content. But yeah, that's how. I don't know.
So you guys are trying hard to do a podcast, and this is what you think is good?
I didn't say it was good.
Yeah, it's just us venting and doing our thing.
I said it was here.
It's here. So we're about 4 minutes into this podcast so far. I'm sure it's riveting as all hell.
This is my content.
It's your segue.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
Okay. Me.
Time for Chat with D.
I wanted to bring this up because, well, I feel like we all know people.
Okay. People are people.
Well,
people.
and Ozempic. Everybody be talking about Ozempic.
Oh my God!
And
yeah.
Ozempic face and everything else. And now like Lizzo's the latest to kind of be the big celeb with the Ozempic body and whatever. And I thought it was kind of weird. I don't know if you saw the video of her out in her yard, scantily clad, burning a picture or whatever, spray painting over a picture of her old self.
Oh God. Okay. We all deal differently, right?
Yeah, I know, but
I just don't want to do it. You and I struggle with weight. I don't want to do an Ozempic.
I think it's weird to I think it's just kind of because that's still you, and you were still a really great artist. And I don't know. I just think it's really kind of disrespectful. But anyway.
So you hate Lizzo. Got it.
No, I love this.
No, it's too late.
A recent survey by Zip Health, which polled 1,000 individuals using Ozempic, Mounjaro, and other treatments, found that 1 in 5 found former flames reaching out to reconnect.
After they lose weight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, well, clearly.
This is the thing.
When the hell would it be?
That's like, they call it Ozempic face and all this stuff, but this is all stuff that happens anyway. Your face does change when you lose weight.
Right, yeah.
Because you stretched it out.
The survey found that women on Ozempic were more likely to experience a blast from the past than male users of the same drug, mostly because women aren't piles of shit. Meanwhile, nearly
Wait, I thought that way. I'm really confused. I thought women were doing it.
No. Women were more likely to experience a blast from the past. So women lost weight, and then their exes would slip into their DMs. Men would lose weight, and their exes were like, good for them, and went about their fucking day.
Okay.
Instead of being like, hey,
so
hey,
like,
what are you
don't think,
hey, what are you up to? Here's a picture of my dick.
I've never understood the dick picture. I know you sent me one of yours yesterday, and I'm like, why are you doing that? I've never understood dick pics. I don't get it. Women bodies,
God
beautiful.
damn it. Ugh.
Impressive.
Just why?
Yeah, just impressive. You're very impressive, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, meanwhile, nearly 1/4 of singles surveyed Ozempic users reported receiving more matches or unsolicited messages on dating apps since starting their regimen.
Okay.
This influx of interest helped 1 in 10 single users enter a new romantic relationship after shedding some lbs, and changes convinced nearly half of the users that these medications gave them a second chance at love. Well.
Okay.
Maybe it shouldn't have. Help them shake off shame and anxiety. Half of those surveyed reported feeling more confident after starting the medication, with women being 12% more likely than men to experience this boost. This is great.
Okay, so basically you're losing weight and you're getting more confidence, but they're giving all the credit to Ozempic. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Confidence extended to all corners of their lives, including the bedroom. Half of the users found themselves feeling friskier and more adventurous in the bedroom, with 1 in 5 exploring new sexual positions since starting Ozempic.
Because, you have Ozempic ass. It's just like,
no!
Like you're pulling on it. It's like because it's all saggy.
I don't know. I was like, I'm sorry. What now? What is that? What's going on?
Well, you're more into your body.
You're more mobile?
No, you're more. You probably can move it more.
Probably.
Okay. Have you ever had a dramatic weight loss?
Well, I've gained and lost weight my whole life. Yeah.
So I lost 100 pounds many, many years ago, and everybody thought I had cancer.
Well, that's nice of them.
He has no drive. There's no way. My friend and I, we both lost a bunch of weight. And everybody thought of it. But your body, and the way we found to lose weight, because we needed to see numbers, we would weigh every day.
Yeah.
We needed to see numbers. So what we did was not work out because it builds muscle.
Oh, no.
So we just watched what we ate for an entire year. And I lost like 110 pounds.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then I started to work out and build muscle. I just needed to see that number. But I mean, what's the difference? Why do they always call it Ozempic now? Ozempic face. My face was different.
Yeah.
My ass.
Well, I think, but Ozempic face is different than just like losing weight, because the Ozempic face is because it happens so quickly.
Okay.
That your body the skin doesn't have the elasticity.
Yeah.
So it leads to more sunken in features than when you traditionally lose weight.
I know. I'm looking at your face right now because I know you've lost a little weight recently. Your eyes are sunken.
It's all 14 pounds. Thanks.
You lost 14 pounds?
I don't want to talk about it because it should be more.
But have you found yourself to be more?
Have I found my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
No, your positions to go back.
No, dude, we've been freaky from the get-go, so I don't want to.
I mean, sometimes people aren't as confident as you may be, and like they want to, like they're like, you know what, I will, I don't know, reverse cowgirls when they face the other way, right?
Yeah, I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, can't you guys do that? Don't you like rub?
Why don't you work that out in your brain for a second there?
Well, I mean, like, if you gotta, maybe strap something on.
We don't do that.
Why?
Because we don't like wieners.
I'm really confused right now. I'm trying to figure out how you do reverse cowgirl.
Right.
Wait, how do you
we
do
don't.
That? No, that's
we
not
don't.
it. No, that's not it. I'm trying to. Okay, so like there's her legs. And couldn't you rub your clitoris?
I suppose she could do reverse cowgirl on my face.
Well, yeah, that's cool too, because then like she could watch TV depending on where your TV is. Position.
Of course.
She could watch True Crime. She could watch Silence of the Lambs while she rides
Right.
you. Okay.
Exactly.
Does she find like with her weight loss or your weight loss, do you find that you're more eager to do that then?
I'm not. I think we already capped out at eagerness.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just do all the stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is there a couple
That's
things you
pretty
want to
good.
talk about right now, or?
No, I'm trying to think if there was room for. No, we're freaky.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like I wanna, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Like I wanna ask, but I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm like, yeah. Yours is like the sweetest lady I've ever met in my life. So
Yeah, she's real nice.
yeah.
Real nice. She likes to scissor.
So that's like, it's like the Subaru thing. So you got like the,
Yeah. It's nice.
me like slam into each other.
Right, we don't slam. It's soft and nice. That's see.
You run and jump. I think that's exactly what you do. I don't know. All right. I mean, that story to me. I just think people are more creative and more adventurous if they're
feeling good about themselves.
If you feel good about
well,
yourself.
and also, I mean, let's face it, these people that were really super big, there was probably only one or two positions they could do.
Yeah.
So if all of a sudden,
like jelly roll,
you can actually screw from the side, you're going to do that.
like you poke it into the ribs. I clearly need a sex t-shirt.
I so wish people could see your face. You're like,
I'm very
from
confused.
the side.
And I'm like, how are you doing that? If you can't reverse cowgirl, how are you going to screw from
Not
the
me
side?
and her. I'm talking about other people.
Like, I just don't.
You don't need to be thinking about me and my girlfriend. All right?
I know, right? I know. No, you're right. That's fair. You're like my sister, so that's weird. I'll think of your girlfriend with another woman.
Stop.
Got it. All right, got it. Okay.
Okay, so they're trying new positions. And it's not just because they're looking good, they're feeling good. While people's weight decreased, their libido increased. 39% of millennials, 37% of Gen Z, and 35% of Gen X. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, and also I would think, if you're using these drugs because you have diabetes and stuff,
Yeah.
as your health problems get better, your libido is going to get better because, being overweight, being depressed, all of that stuff, that leads to a decrease in libido.
And your testosterone's going to increase, and plus your wiener gets bigger.
Mm-hmm. No, it just looks bigger.
Yeah, because it's not surrounded by the puffy pouch.
Men reported a stronger uptick in libido, 40% versus women at 35%. Some users, though, experienced a negative impact on their romantic relationships, with 1 in 10 respondents reporting that their weight loss transformation led to jealousy or insecurity from their partners, which we've seen before in like the 600-pound life or whatever when they get the weight loss surgery.
Yep. And you lose the weight, and then you're like, and the other person's not doing anything, and they haven't lost weight, and you're like,
right.
What am I doing? Lose that? I mean,
or the other person liked the fat version of you that was insecure and
they could manipulate.
Right. Yeah, totally. So that could be a thing too. Or maybe they were into bigger people and then you're
chubby
skinny.
chaser.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
That's a whole bunch of different factors that could be there. Have you ever been pursued by a chubby chaser?
I was just processing that. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No. Have you? You have. I can tell by your eyes.
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Does that bother you? Like, do you feel like you weren't good enough at being chubby?
Where are the chasers, man?
I'm not good enough at being chubby where they'll chase me. Like, I mean,
no, I haven't. But yeah, why aren't I worthy enough? God damn it!
Is it because you're lesbian? Because I'm assuming guys try and change you back or whatever. I'm sure that stuff's happened. That's not how it works, by the way. But, you just haven't with the right guy yet.
All you need is one good dick.
Yeah, you don't understand. I mean, how you can do reverse cowgirl? Come on. I heard your podcast. Let me show you.
Pretty sure I was doing it right before. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You did make baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I have not had a chubby chaser experience.
So neither one of us is attractive enough
No.
to get chased by the chubby chaser.
Son of a bitch.
Or you just need some big hoop earrings.
Oh.
People love the hoops.
Well, I'm good. I'm not going to wear them now.
Okay,
ever.
well, yeah, you're taken. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You wouldn't ever, did you ever wear hoops back in the day when you were younger?
Probably like when I was super young, like, whatever. When were they big? The 80s?
Okay, A, I'm not that old. B,
Yes,
early
you are.
2000s.
No.
Yeah, or I think.
They were big in during the big hair.
Hey, you want to put your ankles in those hoops? That's awesome. Yeah, because I'm going to put my ankles in the hoops and then I'm going to rip off my earlobes.
Wow.
I didn't wear them either. I was just saying.
My God.
Did I go too far? I'm sorry.
Bendy.
That's I wish. I literally threw my back out going to Culver's to get you lunch. Picking up the damn Culver's.
All right. What else do we got here? About 4 in 5 users in relationships said that they noticed improved emotional intimacy with their partners.
Well,
However, with all these emotional and sexual benefits, the majority of people felt that they had to keep the weight off to appease others. That's interesting.
What, you got to keep the weight off because now you got to make everybody happy?
Nearly 3 in 5 users felt they had to maintain their weight loss out of fear of judgment or losing this newfound attention.
Yep. 100%.
Holy smokes.
1,000%.
That's so crazy.
1,000,000% agree with that. 1,000,000%.
So much to deal with.
When I lost, and I've gained quite a bit of it back, but when I lost that 100 plus pounds, I was terrified.
Yeah.
And I didn't have Ozempic.
Right.
I mean, I was terrified.
Right.
So you get Ozempic, think about it. You lose all the weight, and they're standing there. Oh,
And everybody's like, oh my God.
nope, she's getting back.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right.
Oh,
right.
are you off the Ozempic?
Right.
Oh yeah. Are you off the Ozempic? Because I've noticed you're getting your thighs are a little bigger.
Right.
Why are you looking at my thighs?
Totally.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
And people that comment on it are, yeah.
I mean, even
Out of
your good.
order.
I love it when the real good friends say it.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey, do you really want that better butter burger? Do you want to?
Right.
Don't you think you should get a garden chicken salad? That's just shitty.
Yeah, those aren't friends. I don't have any of those people around.
No.
They got kicked to the curb.
Don't you find as you get older, and I never thought I'd be this way. I was like, I want to be friends with everybody. I'm that because I'm a people pleaser to a fault.
Mm-hmm. We're fixing that.
Yeah, I'm working on that really, really hard, actually. But don't you find as you get older, you just start to weed out? I mean, and people always said you do, but you really do weed out the shit.
100%.
It's like, you know what? See, like, no, there's some people you just shouldn't be friends with because you've had your chapter in life with them, whatever.
Yeah, totally.
But some, it's like, yeah, you're a lot.
Right. It's too much
You're
work.
Drama, you're whatever. You're like, you're just too much.
Yeah.
I don't want to, I don't have time to deal with this
Right.
shit.
And I mean, whatever. Friendship, will naturally have a ebb and a flow. I just had this conversation with my kid, actually, because there was a tiff in their online friend group.
Oh, really?
Well, my kid's the only one that has a job in the online friend group. So the online friend group was
Well, I hope your kids tell them to at least listen to this.
Right.
Get the hit. Spread the word.
It was like, the friend group said that Avery was being reclusive and something else. I can't remember what it was. And Avery was like, I work 40 hours a week and then I'm tired.
Very proud of
so
Avery on
I'm
that one.
sleeping. Yeah, for sure. And I need time to recover from that. So, yeah, I'm not being reclusive. I just have a job, And so she was saying, she's like, the mental gymnastics I'm having to go through to try to figure out why they feel this way is just kind of exhausting. And I was like, bingo.
Yep.
And I was
Peace
like,
out.
the older you get, the less time you have for that bullshit because you have to work. So you have your time off. You don't want to be filled with exhausting crap like that.
So this is like, do they play video games together? It's like,
Yeah.
I don't Xbox. I don't do any of that shit. So it wasn't my thing. But
They stream together and they do their Twitch or whatever.
and they talk and play the games and do the things.
Yeah.
And now they're being mean to Avery.
Well, they were like accusing her of being reclusive and ignoring them and all of this stuff.
And it literally was. I was at work, guys, and I was tired when I got home from work. I worked a long day.
Totally. Like, so wild.
How old are they?
I'm not sure.
20s probably?
Probably,
18,
yeah,
19,
I would say between 17 and early 20s.
I don't know. If my kid, I guess unless they're at college maybe, but if my kid was staying home, and I don't have any kids, but if my kid was staying home playing Twitch all day.
Oh my God, I know.
I'd lose my shit.
Yeah. I did lose my shit.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I guess you kind of had that happen, didn't you? Yeah. That's why we're so proud of Avery, because you had about a year.
That's why he's got a full-time, they got a full-time job right now, you know?
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's like, it took a year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And but she gets it now.
Yeah. And that was a battle royale, dude.
There was a lot of stress on you. That was a tough year. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that's what I was thinking too. I was like, where the hell are these people living? You can hang out and play video games all day.
There's no way.
Oh my God. But there's parents that clearly do.
Do you think Ozempic face would be less on a kid that's like 19 compared to, let's say,
for sure.
woman that's 35?
For sure.
Because your skin's more elastic.
Yeah. And you just have overall more fat in your face.
So are you scared?
Leads to a youthful look.
You're on a journey right now. You're on a diet thing right now.
Yeah.
Are you scared that you're going to lose too much weight and your skin won't go back in?
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to lose all that weight.
You know, what do you mean?
I'm not trying to lose a huge amount of weight.
I just want to lose. Well, I mean, you don't have it to lose. That's what I was supposed to say.
No.
20 pounds?
No, more than that. But I'm not trying to get crazy with it. Yeah. I'm not trying to be,
25.
a $150. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, you're a farm girl.
Right. So
You're at the horse hall. There's no way. I don't even know how that would work.
Right. I just want to be super strong. My big goal with it is I need to change my relationship with food.
Okay.
In the past, when I've lost weight, it has never ever been healthy. It has never been healthy. Oh, you just
not eat or whatever?
No, not that. It's been like I've been militant about what I put in my mouth and obsessed with it. And then I would beat myself up when I would screw it up. And then it would lead to binging or whatever.
Yep.
Or it was like I would save all my calories so I could go out and drink. And I would, whatever. Or I would smoke cigarettes and drink coffee and to lose weight and take diet pills and it was never, ever healthy.
You would pummel your body.
And I would still have, 100%. I was working out 3 hours a day when I was at my thinnest. Like, it was crazy.
You were working out for 3 hours?
Yeah, totally. I would go to the gym twice a day.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And I mean, it was crazy. And I measured every single thing. If it went in my mouth, it was registered on my food scale. It has never been healthy. My relationship with food.
Yeah, that's too much.
So my whole goal with this is changing my relationship with food and having a more healthier relationship with that. That's my goal with it.
Okay.
So weight loss is just a secondary, it's a byproduct of that.
But you get, you do the weed, you get the munchies. Do you get the munchies or do you not?
Not really.
That's why I've always stayed away from the weed because I'm always afraid I'm going to get the munchies.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like if you smoke your weed before your mealtime, then you just have it, whatever. You have your dinner that you already know that you're going to have.
I love the way that you've kind of turned yourself into a prophet. You're right though, I guess, right? If you're going to have your meal anyway, there you go. It times out okay.
Right, totally. And then...
Because I would get high and I would just start looking at a bag of Doritos as I was eating it saying, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I
mean, it's been known to happen for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. Just don't put them in your house.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I mean, totally. If it's possible, because I mean, again, you have, how old's Avery? 19?
20. I'm going to be 20.
Yeah. So you have a 19, 20-year-old. There's probably Doritos in your house.
Yeah, but I don't eat them. It's fine.
It's self-control.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Okay. So Ozempic. So basically, are you for it or are you against it?
I'm fine with it. I just think it's wild because this would happen with weight loss anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
the results that these people are getting as far as like
That's why I
the
was really
exes
confused.
messaging
Yeah.
and the exploring in the bedroom. Like, I feel like all of this is just the result of people having bigger weight loss.
But I look at like I love your point on that, but I look at like I just don't look at your ex's social media. Why are you doing that in the first place? Right? I mean, I don't know. That to me that seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to take yourself down that rabbit hole. But unless you have the self-control of, the woman that doesn't eat the Doritos.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm friends with like a few of my exes, but they're from like a long time ago.
Well, and if you have a good enough foundation in your relationship, hopefully you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, but you guys can't even reverse cowgirl. So I don't even know what the hell is going on in your relationship. I don't even understand it. Well,
but yeah, I mean, but to be messaging your exes, that's weird.
Just the whole concept of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, we could go down a rabbit hole with that one.
Oh, let's not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I've done that, yeah. I mean, but you're right. I mean, what is it? People always go, they're an ex for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for people to figure out that they got to let go of a chunk of their life.
Sure, yeah. 100%. Well, and then it gets murky too when some people have to co-parent and
yeah. It's not easy if you got, and then like if you don't like each other,
right,
or they're an asshole,
right,
then you got to deal with that.
I remember who I was talking to.
At least you're lucky.
Or maybe
that
it was
way.
a podcast I was listening to. I can't remember, but they were saying that they got divorced and they ended up like being closer to their husband post-divorce because like their co-parenting was so awesome together, because once that romantic situation was removed,
yeah,
they were like a dream team co-parenting. Like it was awesome for them.
I mean, at some point, unless it was a whoops-a-poopsie on the baby, at some point you fell in love with that person, or you liked that person, or you were friends with that person enough to where you shared so much with them.
Right.
So if you could shut that off and co-parent, I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
I've seen people that have gone through divorces before where you're like, these two will never be able to co-parent. And it works.
Right. Yeah.
You just got to know, like, okay, well, he was always kind of an asshole. She was always kind of a whatever.
Yeah.
And now we got to work through it.
Right. It is. I mean, that dramatic weight loss, though, dude, that can definitely, I've seen that change many of your relationships. That's for sure.
That could ruin some
but
stuff.
But sometimes, too, like people, because if they've never had confidence or like have never had people approach them or hit on them before.
Yeah.
Like, and all of a sudden you're 40 and people are hitting on you. That can totally.
It's exactly what happened to me. So we do a radio thing. So I was always hit on because I'm Fish from the radio, not hit on, or just they talk to me because I'm Fish from the radio. But then I lost the weight. And they were being nice to me because I looked good or I was whatever.
Right.
And then it was like overwhelming. So then you combine the two. I went to a bar once. I made out with 11 girls in one night. It was like, I thought it was the coolest thing. I was like 30.
Yeah.
I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Now, in hindsight, it's kind of gross probably, but.
It's fine.
Have you ever made out with 11 girls in one night?
Nope.
Nope.
It's okay.
Do you ever make out with 11 boys in one night?
No.
What's the most amount of people you smashed on in one night?
2. It was not in one night. It was in 24 hours.
It was in one sitting.
Totally different.
It was in one sitting?
It was in 24 hours. It was not in one sitting. It was in 24 hours. Just completely different.
So you've never kissed 2 different people with tongue, like sexually, in one 24-hour period, one 12-hour period. You've never kissed 2 different people in one 12-hour period.
Okay, in one, sure.
In one 1-hour period.
No.
I'm calling bullshit. I'm saying BS. I'm saying BS.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Okay, well, a 3-way counts,
there
right?
You go. Bingo.
Okay, fine.
Bingo.
Fine, whatever.
What about 4 people?
No. No.
What do you call a 5-way if it's you and 4 people?
A 5-way.
No.
I don't know.
What is it? Uno, dos, tres? No, that's not it. What is it like when you get to the number 5? What is the 5?
Penta?
Penta?
Isn't it a pentagon? Pentagon.
Oh,
Penta.
so be a penta way? To pegging?
Sounds terrible.
That sounds like you're gonna walk funny the next day. All right, that's all right. I know we got to get moving. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with us. Maybe we do some more of those in the future. That was a fun one. I like that.
All right, dude. Let's go have another.